Hey guys, so I've got this makeshift tripod still going on. I'm saving up actually to buy one with just a ring light so that this whole lighting is better. But I wanted to get this going. I've got so many things over and around me. I'm afraid of knocking something over, but I'll try to do my best to do this video. And this, as you probably read in the title, this is how I do some of my divination techniques. So, or speak with other energies and things like that, or anything of that sort. I use a couple of different methods, and it varies on what the energies are telling me. So if they'll speak through a certain thing, that usually I'll use that certain thing. Like I try to be courteous of the energies and what they're trying to tell me, or what I'm feeling will be the better use tool. So, with that said, these are just a few of those that you can use, and I'll delve more into these specific ones in other videos, but I wanted to give you an overall view of what I use. So the first thing that I use is any one of my necklaces. I have actual pendulums. This is a pendulum. So it's a weighted bottom. You hold it from the top, and in various ways it'll give you the answers. Now, it can give you yes or no answers and things like that. So it's limited, but you can use anything weighted. Like I said, I tend to use my necklaces, although I do own 2 or 3 actual pendulums. Just, you know, if I feel like I need to somewhere and I don't have one pendulum on me, I would just use my necklace. Any weighted piece you can make your own. I have one that I've made my own, so that's what I do. I have this glass ball, which I use. Usually it's covered up, but for this video I have it out for you. It usually sits on this little stand. I got it years and years and years ago. I think at this store called Green Earth. And it's got those angels. I love the base of this. And these tend to cost a pretty penny. I was just really lucky that where I got it from, it was on sale. It was like $20, and it called to me, so I picked it up, as I do with most things, and brought it home, and I use it in my divination work and all the time. Another thing I use is this, and this is for more crafty like thrifty witches. This is a good way to scry. And I know, Rowan, it just looks like a black bowl. This black bowl I got at the dollar store for like $3 a while ago, and a way to scry. And like I said, I'll go more into detail with these later on, but you put water in these and you can scry that way. It's just a really simple way I found to, when I was beginning my practice, to utilize my techniques without having to spend too much. Now, this one came black. I've noticed that the black tends to help me more, but if you find a blue bowl that you like, or whatever that speaks to you for that purpose, then do it. Go right ahead. My next one is the ever-present, and this box I bought at a flea market. I love it. I've spent like $20 on it. But these, and you can find these just about anywhere. These are my Dreamer's Tarot. And these are my favorite cards. I've got more cards, ever-present cards, but these are the ones that usually call to me the most. Like I said, I usually, whatever spirit wants me to use, I tend to utilize that form, but generally these are the tarot cards that I use, unless I'm being pulled to one of my oracle decks or another one of my tarot decks. And I'll go more into what decks I have later on, but a lot of them are packed away, so that I have to look specifically for that. And the last thing I use, I could not find for the life of me. I packed it away in a box, or I've left it at my best friend's house, are my dowsing rods. I'll insert a picture so you can see what they look like. And I mean, you can make them out of a hanger by yourself, but these dowsing rods called to me, and they're just a set of, you'll see up here, they're just a set of metal, and they'll cross and uncross in certain ways to tell you yes or no for certain specific answers, or they will point to the direction of the energy present within, or if you ask it to point to something, it will do that. So those are what I use. And it's just a small batch of what I use. Like, if something else is calling to me, I'll use it, but these are my go-to usually for this sort of thing. And I will be using them in some of my rituals come soon. So that's all I have for you today. Blessed be, and keep crafting, witches.